Ayo, Age here back with a new series in Civilization 6, which I'm gonna call random because the only things that we know about this game is that we are on Deity difficulty, standard game speed and standard map size. With the help of a mod of random map type, we are also on a random map. It's a little bit different from Shuffle because Shuffle only chooses a map out of 3 or 4 presets, while random is indeed random and we can get any map we have in here. I also thought about going for Text and Civics Shuffle mod, however I want to make this series recurring occurrence, so maybe we're gonna do it some other time, as constantly playing with this mod I just get burnt out on it. So for now I'm just gonna go standard and let's see what we are playing with. And it seems like we are playing Mali today. Let's go over our bonuses of Sundiata Keita. So first of all, our Sogolon ability allows us to purchase great people 20% cheaper with gold. Our markets are gaining 2 great writing slots in the cities founded by Mali. And our great works of writing receive 4 gold and 2 production, so we might be looking to buy those up. With the Songs of Pieli, our city centers are gaining +1 faith and +1 food for each adjacent desert or desert hill style. Our mines get -1 production, so we are less productive, but we are getting 4 gold instead, which kind of evens itself out. 4 gold is about 1 production, and we are able to buy our commercial hub district buildings with faith. We also are getting 30% discount on constructing buildings or training units, so that -1 production on mines is not going to be felt a whole lot. We have our medieval era knight replacement, which is able to protect our trade routes a little bit, however that's very minor bonus. However, combat victories provide us gold equal to 100% of the unit's base combat strength on standard speed. So if we are able to get kills with Mandakal cavalry, at least that cavalry is able to pay itself off, at least to certain extents, depend on what we actually kill. We have our unique district in Suguba, which is a district where when we finish it, our units, buildings and districts are 20% cheaper to purchase with gold and faith in the city. We also get bonus 2 gold for each adjacent holy site, so we need holy sites and we need commercial hubs, which is gonna be a high income game. So where am I gonna settle? If I'm playing Mali, it would be nice to settle a desert, wouldn't it? Where even am I on the map? Let's check. We need to get all the information we can get to figure out what kind of map we are playing. So this is the north. Fair enough. Let's check where is the south. We are closing to the south, and I'm gonna settle this desert hill to get some bonuses out of these 2 adjacent desert tiles, and also I will be able to work 2 food, 2 production tiles, 2 of them actually immediately once our population grows. I will send my warrior to scout around.
It appears.
Okay, so we even have a natural wonder on our sides, and it's not Terra Mirabilis mod, so it's just Eye of Sahara. But hey, we're playing Mali, maybe we can make a Petra somewhere around here and make these tiles actually workable. However, I'm not a big fan to see so much ocean around me. Hopefully this is just kind of a passage, otherwise we are in kind of a naval playthrough while we have bonuses towards commercial hubs. Yeah, that wouldn't be very attractive. Let's settle our city. Okay, so let's start with a slinger maybe. I'm thinking that we are gonna have to fight barbarians, and the thing is that in some maps it's great to get scouts early, but seeing so much ocean on both sides of our city makes me wonder if we are not on some kind of islands map, meaning that we don't essentially have much land to scout anyway, so might as well get myself a military unit to boost archery and to clear barbarian camps potentially. Now we gonna have to go for astrology immediately to get access to those holy sites. We already have it boosted from Eye of Sahara, so at least that's a good thing. And we do have some freshwater settle potentials. I already see one next to Oasis, plus free faith, plus free food from the desert tiles. Not bad. We could even make some kind of interesting. What if I place Suguba into a holy site, into a holy site, and a government plaza into another Suguba? That looks pretty decent, unless I can do something else. Nah, actually that's fair enough. That's fair enough, because I could get a bigger Suguba instead of government plaza, but my holy sites would lose on a lot of faith. So I guess this is fair, kind of a compromise. And the first goodie hut of the game is gonna give me experience. Great. At least we have found Chinguetti. What does it want? It wants a trade route, and it would provide our international and domestic trade routes with +1 faith for every follower in this city of your founded or majority religion. That's a little bit better faith input. Not bad. We are looking to use it because we are playing a faithful civilization. We're not gonna cheat on you until we will. And we do have a big coastline around here. At least we're playing Mali and we can make work of this desert. We have found another goodie hut and we got ourselves a builder which doesn't have anything to do just yet. I would like to see what's going on in my south, and I would like to get myself a settler for the Pantheon. Okay, so religious settlements is gone, we are not getting that. However, getting extra faith out of the desert tiles, this is really good, especially with work ethic. While our mines are not going to be as productive, work ethic and double adjacency for our holy sites should be massive. Let's take this Pantheon. Desert folklore has been established, mysticism has been boosted. Good. Which tiles are we working? To food to production tiles. Brilliant. And we found another faithful city-state.
I don't believe in a struggle.
Aren't we just lucky? Let's place down our first holy site. That's gonna be a +9, so... Ooh, this is gonna be productive. So that's gonna be +9. If we double the adjacency, it's gonna be +18. And with work ethic, we're gonna get 18 production out of this holy site. Haha, I love it. Let's finish that settler though. And I'm going to start heading towards currency now. It would be great to meet another civilization, and we absolutely are gonna make a trade route, so currency is gonna be boosted, that's not a problem. La Venta has been met. I would love to get Nazca in here, but I guess we should be able to make use out of our colossal head improvements. It seems like we are gonna be heading towards culture victory once again.
It is not wisdom.
At some point. However, we still need to sort out our early game. So God King, I don't really need it. I would rather have urban planning. We already have our Pantheon and we are making 4 faith per turn already. Because we were first ones to meet both of these city-states, and we need a trade route to La Venta for an extra envoy, as well as inspiration to early empire for Chinguetti. Grow your civilization to at least 6 population. That's very doable. Especially with settlers coming up, our capital city is already on 3 population. Let's start going towards 4-8 trade to unlock the trader. Hopefully I can find a second continent to boost it so I don't have to hard take it. But other than that, our gold and faith making machine should be looking good. Not in the early game, we are gonna need to spend some time building up our stuff, our districts, our sugubas. But once that is out of the way... Oh, okay. Let's bonk the scout. Once that is gonna be out of the way, we should be looking great. I would prefer not to lose my slinger. Let's see if we can play this barb. But this slinger is gonna notice my city now. Another goodie hut. Another builder. Alright, let's get closer to Chinguetti. Maybe we can stay protected. 40 gold. Not bad. Actually, I can make a detour after pottery to get myself mining. To improve a quarry and later on chop the stone tiles to boost our districts.
No man ever wet.
Would you like to come here and hit my slinger, please? I can even send my builder to scout a little bit as well. I'm not interested in attacking that barbarian because my slinger would get murdered. Hopefully that barbarian would come to my lands. Come on. What are you doing there? Let's get on this tile. Ooh, a goodie hut. Another one. Let's check. Do we have our own private island? So early into the game? Come on. I thought that I would be buying my private islands later on, but since you're so kind to me to allow me to free sim, I guess I will take it. Well, I guess we need to come around, deal with that. Nope. Our Slinger is gonna get wrecked. Let's promote our Warrior Battlecry promotion. And our first city. So we have a city planned around here. However, that would remove a possibility to get this city for me. So maybe I should spread out my cities a little bit further. I could get one around here, and that wouldn't really intervene with my plans of a big holy site and a big commercial hub. Yep, sure, and I also would have a 2 food 2 production tile to work immediately. That's completely fine. Nobody is making great profit points just yet. I guess I will finish that holy site in 6 turns then. The settler would cost me 17. Both are really good. Sure, let's get that holy site. Alright, so this barb has came out. But I probably will have to kiss my Slinger goodbye here, because this camp is gonna start spawning units. Early Empire has been boosted. Here is our other Envoy. We hit the Spearman once again. We have a promotion on a Slinger. We are gonna get to heal up. It would be ideal to escape at least that guy. But I don't know if that's what we can do. Our warrior is a little bit too far away right now. We have another barb camp somewhere in between. We do have a lot of land though. That's a very good thing. Let's settle this. Sailing has been boosted, not bad, and I would need to buy myself a tile to place down that holy site. The builder can go to sleep. We are gonna improve those diamonds, and it's gonna be 0 per... No, actually, improving mine will keep 1 production in here. And we will get 7 gold out of this.
When you find yourself...
And of course, the barb camp is gonna start spawning horses. I need to get that Slinger out of the way immediately. Not ideal, but maybe we can boost archery at least. Let's get animal husbandry then. Archer should be able to deal with those horses eventually. If we can get our Slinger into the city center. Somehow, please. Alright, we got extra era score. We're building a massive holy site. Let's get a promotion for our Slinger with a garrison. And should I get an early religion? Should I try to at least? Maybe I should. A 2-city starter? Let's try that out, because I am able to build these districts relatively quickly. Now I can improve a mine. 1 production, 7 gold. We should be able to buy a lot of stuff. However, if I'm able to buy stuff, why am I bothering to build shrines? Nah, I need another settler. I should be able to buy myself those districts eventually. Stonehenge has been built. Hopefully my work ethic is not being stolen.
If there are no dogs in...
Once again, we have a small group of friends at our borders. Archery has been boosted, bronze working has been boosted. We are gonna need archers, aren't we? How much does it cost to buy a shrine? 280 gold. We are currently walking this 7 gold tile.
That's the positive aspect of trade.
We have trade route available for us, but it's not easy to send a trade route here with these angry neighbors surrounding our lands. And our friends from Chinguetti are helping us out a little bit as well. More horses. Nope, no civilization in there. Let's check this peak. However, I assume that's gonna be just the coast. Another guy dealt with. Somebody's making great profit points per turn. We are making only 1 currently, but we have a holy site coming up in 3 turns.
May the forces of evil...
Alright, let's promote our archer. Gonna have to spend some gold to do that. Not ideal, but it is what it is. I could unlock iron, or I could start heading towards writing. Ideally, I would meet another civilizations, but I don't know if that's even possible. I think we have our own big private island in here. Where are you going? That's my holy site. Come on, man. You're ruining my plans. Work... No, actually work on on what? Builder? Not sure. We need to take care of this barb. Back to working on the holy site. Alright, early empire is coming in 5 turns. I should buy myself a trader at this point and help my city grow up a little bit. What else could I do in here? I have the holy site. Maybe you work on your own shrine then? I guess we could do that. 23 turns though, not great. This guy came out and he can die now. Let's settle another city next to Eye of Sahara. And we can send a trade route to Chingete actually to get an envoy. Could I get myself an envoy actually? Early Empire into Mysticism. Maybe I could before era ends to get a suzerainty of it, so you are making a shrine me fan as well. If we would either get a religion, I don't know if we are gonna be fast enough. We need somehow to get a lot of points. So, holy site prayers maybe? I would like to clear this barb camp. Maybe I can send my archer out, try and hunt it. But it has horsemen in here. It's not gonna be easy to deal with it. +1 era score. And where is this city's holy site? How about here? That's a +9, just base. I don't have a gold to get it. Let's start working on a monument for time being.
Writing. It was luxuries like air conditioning that brought down
production towards settlers. Need to decide how do I approach it. Maybe we can buy our great profit after research. However, we also could get into monumentality and start buying up ourselves some settlers. Well, we can clear this barb camp if it doesn't deploy a horseman in here. So maybe that's something good, and let's get currency because we do need those sugubas now. Promotions. Naturally, we could get ourselves Bengala to increase our science and culture. However, we do have a few chops in here as well. Maybe sure, let's get our Magnus appointed in our capital to get extra bit of value out of it. Alright. We cleared barb camp. We have 8 turns to get 1 era score. We do have a little bit of gold. We can buy ourselves a holy site tile. Start working on it. I need my archer back to deal with this barb camp as well. Our warrior is coming back. Nothing was here around this side. Fair enough. Another barbarian. I'm gonna need... Where is our profit? 340 faith. I can buy it. Alright. We are in the golden age next era, so I don't have to find my religion just yet. I can work on building up a shrine to increase our faith output, as we are probably gonna get into a monumentality. Well, let's deal with this scout so he doesn't become a nuisance. Let's send our builder out to improve a stone tile. Let's send our Confucius on the holy site tile. And here is our civilization met. Where are you? Let's send you a delegation. Where is Gitarja? I hear some city-state dying somewhere here, so probably she scouted around here with a galley. Let's boost our masonry. And let's get our archer into position to deal with this barb camp now. I could even buy myself a horse style to improve. 95 gold soon. Maybe we can sell some horses to Gitarja, so I'm gonna send my builder on top of it.
Mysticism is the mystic.
Alright. Wrap around with a warrior. Now I can afford myself that horse style. Improve it. Craftsmanship has been boosted. Horseback riding has been boosted. Nice. Anything else? I don't really have much to work around this area with. This city is not going to be very productive, but actually it will. With work ethic it will. Anybody has found a religion just yet? Yes. Choral music and meeting house. Well, losing a meeting house is not that great. However, maybe I could get myself some food. That would be fine. Let's start heading towards state workforce and political philosophy. But we should be going for that in the next era. That's more of our era score. And I'm not gonna spend my envoy just yet because getting suzerainty of either of these city-states is gonna give me extra era score, which we can save for the next era. Alright. We do have a chop available for us. I wonder if I could get myself pyramids still. Masonry next. Let's check. Great bath and pyramids have been constructed. What I was thinking, getting a pyramids on Deity? this wonder just doesn't exist. So I guess we are gonna be heading towards mathematics, which should be boosted by Holy Site, Suguba, and a government plaza. We can start researching it right after currency and then leave just enough for our boost to come through. So Niani meanwhile can make us a builder.
Money. If it does.
We are in the classical era golden age now. Let's choose our dedication, which is gonna be monumentality. To spend our faith, we are already on 30 faith per turn, and some of our shrines and holy sites are still coming up. We need to change our government to get ourselves extra production towards settlers, and I would like to start making more cities now. We still haven't discovered everything in here. There is a potential for another city. My warrior has a bleeding nose now, he has to retreat. My archer needs to come forward to deal with our bar problem. Base is a chop, 4 turns until settler, not bad. And I did research our Sugubas as well. We have craftsmanship for 1 turn, so I will put 1 turn in the settler, then I'm gonna swap the cards to help my cities finish off the districts, and then I'm gonna settle a little bit more. Why are you chasing me like that? I'm fine, let's get here to start healing.
Skill without
Alright, we almost alive. Almost. We need to change our government from production towards settlers for urban planning, because we need to get that Suguba out of the way immediately. And you're gonna steal my barb camp. Nice, thank you. Actually, we need to find our religion now. We're gonna go with Milkers of Gold. Appropriate. Naturally, we're gonna get ourselves work ethic, so our holy site adjacency would provide us with production as well. We already invested into that. Let's get actually some science, because it seems like we have some bonuses towards culture victory, so maybe science is gonna be an issue for us. Work ethic is the most important here. We get 2 extra era score. Unfortunately, I don't have a place to place down my holy site in a way where I could get myself a Mahabodhi temple for extra 2 apostles to finalize our religion. Wrong tree. With theology, Mahabodhi temple would be nice to get for me, if I could. Okay, so I do have my private island planned already. With a couple of extra cities, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And maybe we can get ourselves a couple of islands as well later on. We'll have to see about that. That's not really a priority. Priority is to get this city online and try to contest the Mahabodhi temple, which has to be placed on a forest next to a holy site to finalize our religion. And if we would be able to get another governor title, which we will in 5 turns with state workforce, I'm gonna promote Magnus with provision so our settlers trained in the city don't consume population, and I'm gonna use my monumentality to crank out a few extra settlers, and as well as producing them later on. Gitarsh doesn't hate me anymore. Maybe we can declare friendship. No, she doesn't want that just yet. Fair enough. We're gonna need to place down another Suguba, but we need a builder actually, because that's a chop and I don't want to pass it. Actually, our neighbors didn't steal our barb camp, so we are able to get some extra era score out of it as well. But I don't know if we are gonna get the next golden age. It's really difficult to chain them. We need 47 points to avoid Dark Age. So I don't think I'm gonna be chasing a golden age in this age, but instead get myself a builder and start getting both settlers. Mass settlement is the name of this game now. And now Gitarjo wants to be friends.
A strong economy.
Here is our government plaza as well. We can get in the production towards settlers now. And let's promote Magnus with provision. As I said, where are the faith purchases? How much? Settler, 130 faith. Not bad. Not bad indeed. We are gonna need this tile. Purchase it. Market 9 turns, although I could eventually buy it. We are making 15 gold per turn, so I am just gonna invest into the settlers now. The city of Vallata, however, is gonna have to build itself a Petra somewhere. This city is not gonna get anything done with all of this vast desert in here. Other cities can manage, but not this city. The city is gonna have to get a Suguba somewhere close to a holy site to increase its adjacency. Let's start working on another settler then. Let's check where we are settling now. 5 turns until the settler, and I'm buying myself another settler. We can also buy ourselves a market. However, I prefer to get the settling out of my way. And this settler is gonna get into a position to build the Mahabodhi temple. We could improve quite a few tiles, but I would like this forest to be chopped. Let's send a trade route to Vallata to help this city out a little bit. And we can reach Laventa now. Let's do that. Another suzerainty. Actually, it's our first suzerainty. Eureka for irrigation. Well, I can do that. Sure, let's improve this wet tile. We're suzerain to 2 city-states now. I could levy their military as well to get even more era score. Actually, I can give this tile to the city of Vallata. It needs to grow a little bit extra. Let's go to chop that forest tile. Actually, I could settle on this quarry to get an immediate amenity. And I would need to buy myself a tile. That's gonna be the holy site into a Suguba. How would that look? The holy site into a Suguba. That's a +5, and we would swap it around because that's +5 holy site anyway. That's a +2 Suguba, so maybe I'm not even getting Suguba here. The city probably would be better off with a harbor because it doesn't have any fresh water anyway. And until we get those harbors online, we should get ourselves a holy site going. Vallata is gonna need a shrine. Let's get a Suguba going for the city of... Okay, bad city. What we would get out of Colossal Head, +2 faith. Actually, that could be a mine for a little bit of gold. That's a chop. Another settler is out. I would actually need a builder as well. Let's get another city going. Another civilization. We are relatively rich, so we can send another delegation in here. That can be Colossal Held. I don't mind. We need to work something in here, I guess.
If I were again beginning my studies.
Okay, we got ourselves a Petra. Let's start working on that. 67 turns, though that's painful. We'll figure something out with it. But the Petra needs to happen. The city is dead without Petra. And now we should get ourselves... Do we need irrigation? Do we have anything to improve with irrigation? Not in the immediate area, we don't. We have citrus tiles, but both of them are occupied by Laventa. Well, there is one more. So not a big fan of irrigation, however we would need some harbors. Let's get sailing in 1 turn then. Settle another city. Start working on a holy site. That's a mine. Decent tile. Now we're gonna be cooking. I don't even care that we don't have our government plaza building. I guess I do have a shit thunder tile that I am not using for anything. Might as well get a holy site in here. Just a little bit of extra faith, but it's not gonna get much bonuses out of work ethic. But I'm fine with that. Another mine, more gold. I should buy myself a market. I should buy myself a trader in Vallata. The city needs to get up to speed really quick. Buy myself another settler while we are getting both for cheap. More cities need to come, and you're working on yet another settler. Let's just get done with settling in this era. Now I can start heading maybe towards apprenticeship. Like, okay, what is the game plan for me? Mostly I will need culture if I'm going for some cultural play, right? Improving to sea resources, we can absolutely do that. I see turtles in the area, I see a fish tile in the area. But am I getting a golden age in Viscera? I don't think so, right? It's gonna be really hard. How much era score do I need? 61 points. I could get myself potentially a horse. I could get a galley. I could use Chinguetti and maybe potentially Laventa. I'm not gonna get Petra in Viscera, there is no way. I don't think that's happening. I think we should be looking to get to the Dark Age now, if we can, and then to try and get a Heroic Age to recover. Well, not recover, to just get way more bonuses. Let's start trading with our capital. 49 turns until Petra. That's much more reasonable. That's another mine for extra gold. 37 gold per turn. Now we're cooking. The city of Avdagus can make me another settler. 29 turns though. But you're making everything incredibly long, right? Let's get the market in here. Let's go to Timbuktu and Hungered Faith for another trader. We are gonna need to wait a little bit. Although, how much does a settler cost now? 260 faith. Maybe let's get more settlers. Always a play. That's gonna eat insanely into our amenities, but hey, we're gonna be making a lot of money to buy those up. Buy another settler. I will gold buy a trader in Timbuktu to get that city online as well. Where is this settler going? Right there. I can send this one closer, I think. We'll at least have a road to our city-state, so it's not gonna take as much time to travel. Who's giving me most production? Niani. Alright. But these cities are gonna need a lot of housing. I need more gold to start wasting it on everything that I need. Another city. Maybe you work on a granary. Let's get your harbor online.
Divide and rule.
Our political philosophy. Naturally, we're gonna go for Classical Republic to get extra amenities and housing in our cities, as well as extra great people points. That's gonna be handy. Let's get urban planning for even more production. We could get Corby to build that Petra faster, which I don't mind. And extra influence points for the city-states because we don't have any more city-states met. Fair enough. Now let's start heading towards theology for that Mahabodhi temple and to unlock our temples, as well as theater squares. Another civilization. That's not great. That screws our plans with getting a Dark Age. Turns until next era between 11 and 31. Do I make a push for it? I do have horseback riding, so I could get myself a horseman. I am getting apprenticeship in 4 turns. I could get myself bronze working maybe. It's working into apprenticeship. I could get a horseman. I could get swordsman potentially. I could maybe get a galley for myself. Let's declare a friendship. Alright, we sold our open borders. Let's sell open borders to Gitarja. Would you like to get a delegation? You would. Good, maybe we can have another friend in here.
Bronze is the
Not making a push for the Golden Age. Do have an iron mine. One, where is our other copy? Under the city center. Fair enough. Do have a great person here, which we could recruit, but it would give us era score. Yeah, well, hopefully we are not getting another one. I'm not investing my envoy into anything. Please don't give me any more era score. Under no circumstances. I have enough faith to buy another settler, and let's make another one. Come on guys, move. And I'm almost researching apprenticeship, which is bad, because that would give me a score for researching medieval era technology. We need to do something else. Actually, let's get celestial navigation maybe. Building, we can boost those, so I don't know, get masonry, I suppose. Another settler. Let's get settled that marble tile somewhere around here. How much the next settler cost? 350 faith. We're making 50 per turn. We have what, 6 turns? Should be able to get another one.
Each of us is carving a stone.
Masonry has been done. The city still has a little bit of housing. Who is spreading their religion in here? I'm not a fan of it. Let's get a shrine to increase our faith output. And let's get some more cheap technologies. Like wheel, ironworking, maybe construction, something. I don't think I'm building watermill, so let's get construction. I just don't have a use for it. I have one single farm.
All the world's a stage, and all the...
Right, we got ourselves theater squares online. We do have a lot of faith, so I should look to buy myself another settler. And 2 turns, we're getting 60 per turn. How much is the next settler? 380. So that's not happening. Can I faith buy a builder somewhere? I could. Let's get one in Timbuktu. You keep moving along. I need a space in the city center. Let's get a builder in here to improve a couple of fish resources as well. Keep the city housed and growing. Declare friendship. And here is our Dark Age. Beautiful. That means that in the next era, gathering the era score, we should get ourselves a Heroic Age for the final monumentality, for whatever we want to buy with faith. We don't have to settle a lot more. I do have a couple of cities planned still, but I might as well just mass buy builders and traders and whatnot, my market districts, whatever. We do have some things to spend our faith upon, so that is gonna be just fine. Now the question is, for the Dark Age, would I rather get Free Inquiry or would I rather get Exodus of Evangelists to get era score through converting a city for the first time? Now we do have a couple of settlers coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the cities that don't have a religion, that would make me 5. That would be 5 cities. That's 10 era score. Now, could I boost in this era just as many technologies? 2 sea resources, that's 1 shipbuilding, 2 ironworking, 3 ancient walls. I don't really want to do it, but maybe 4 build a watermill. I don't want to do it. That's why I'm going to research and construction. It's in 1 turn. Machinery to own 3 archers. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. I don't think I'm going to get as much value as I would get just passively getting it. That's the thing. I would passively get it because my city spread the religion into these low population cities. So I'm getting Exodus of the Evangelists. And then we have another settler. It's gonna head somewhere around here, right? So, okay, anyway, we have our own private island. We already, turn 96, have 7 cities with 4 more settlers coming in. 11 cities by turn 100. We are on a really good start. However, our cities are still bare-boned, have 1 or 2 districts barely. So we are gonna have to build them up in the next episode. For this one, thank you guys very much for watching. One love, I'm out.